Hey guys, Vince from Sherpa here again. Now that you've got your money personality profile report and have had a chance to review it, is there anything in there that surprises you? When you consider your results, it's often helpful to look back on your childhood to see what events might have influenced your personality. So think about your childhood. Did you get an allowance? Did you get everything you asked for? As a child, did you think your parents were wealthy or poor, or just in the middle of the road? Now let's look at what it all means in a little bit more detail. As I said earlier, the profile looks at 13 psychological traits that impact how we deal with money. And these can be grouped into 6 broad categories. Firstly, how you make money decisions. Secondly, how you feel about those decisions after you've made them. How you feel about risk-taking. How you feel about your financial destiny. How and why you spend or save. And finally, how you think others behave when it comes to money. The quiz uses your answers to assess 13 broad-ranging aspects of your money personality. Involvement is the degree to which you feel the need to be personally involved in managing and investing your money. People who score high on involvement have a very strong need to personally control their money, while those that score low are much more willing to relinquish control of their money to others. Rationality or emotionality describes your decision-making style. So people who score high are practical and rational when it comes to making money decisions, while those who score low are more likely to have their emotions to guide their decision. Impulsiveness is the final decision-making trait, and it describes the extent to which you think about the results of your past money decisions when you come to make new decisions. People who score high tend to be very reflective when making money decisions, while those who score low in this trait tend to be much more impulsive. Pride describes how satisfied you feel about how you've handled your money in the past. Those who score high are proud of how they've handled their money, while low scores, on the other hand, tend to feel disappointed about how they've handled their money. Contentment describes how happy your money makes you feel. So people who score high experience great peace of mind with their money and their financial status, while those who score low tend to feel discontentment with their financial position. Anxiety describes the degree of stress you feel when you're faced with making money decisions. Those that score high tend to doubt and worry about their skills, whereas low scores have confidence and trust in their decision-making abilities. Risk-taking measures how comfortable you feel taking risks with your money. So those who score high seek out risk and feel comfortable with it, while low scores tend to avoid risks with their money. Work ethic is an indicator of your beliefs about the relationship between hard work and success. High scorers believe that financial success is due mostly to their own hard work, while low scorers doubt that hard work brings success. Self-determination describes the extent to which you believe that your financial destiny lies largely in your own hands. So people who score high on this measure believe that financial success is largely a function of their own personal effort, while low scorers, on the other hand, believe that financial success is largely a function of good luck. Power is the extent to which the need for power drives your spending behavior. High scorers are motivated by the prestige and status that money brings, whereas people who score low on this trait are simply disinterested in receiving public recognition for their money. Spending describes your preference to spend or to save. So people on the high end of this trait tend to enjoy spending money, whereas those on the low end believe that saving money is just intrinsically better. Altruism describes the extent to which you believe in the financial generosity of others. Those who score high on altruism believe that in general people are willing to help others, whereas those who score low believe that financial responsibility is largely a personal matter to be handled individually. Trust describes the extent to which you believe that people in general are honest when dealing with money. So those who score high believe that people are generally honest when it comes to money, whereas low scorers believe that people are essentially dishonest. Your scores on each of these 13 traits go together to make up your overall money personality. Neither high nor low scores are intrinsically good or bad, but are simply a means to understand your internal money system. Knowledge is power, and having a better understanding of where you lie on this spectrum will allow you to build on your strengths and compensate for your weaknesses. It's also a very useful insight into why you do what you do with money, and gives you a framework for better money decisions.